Greetings everyone, here's Lotok again. This is my game. For the game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition and my match against KilRoy. KilRoy is the commander of the Allied forces. We're playing the scenario 1 on game version 27 with a new extended map. And KilRoy also got the working American torpedoes. So no Mark 14 issue for him. Last turn I was able to locate at least one allied carrier near Fiji Island. This was a British submarine, was not able to attack my cargo ships, luckily. And yeah, more or less my Japanese block forces on Chongqing is close to break. KO was able to overcome my defense. So I expected defeat sooner or later. The question is only if KilRoy can really do much more with a low supply situation. First I intercept here a cargo ship going in or out of Perth. Finally Portland. Escaped my torpedo attack again. This is a follow-up attack on this already damaged cargo ship. One down. Here, bombardments everywhere, China, where I hope to inflict damage. For Chongqing it's too late, too far away. KilRoy sent also his flying tigers again to hold and suppress here my advance from the west side. My own forces in Townsville are also under daily bombardment. It is often a repeat of the day before. We are in a very static, I think, phase of the war. I simply don't have really forces left. I don't have political points to buy anything out, or what I buy out is more or less like radar station, anti-aircraft equipment or base force equipment, but not fighting forces. And yeah, what I have I also need in China still. Not really many choices I have. At least my operation to finish the Dutch East Indies base or leftover bases are now over, so no need to focus for this. Kunming, next fort level destroyed, but Chinese holding. This is Xingting bombardment. This is a already defeated Chinese army, more or less holding out. I have 10 times more attack power, so I have normally no issue to attack. Maybe tomorrow and take the city. Nanchang is another story. I don't know, I think we have here already 1 month's bombardment. I was able to stop the advance of the Chinese forces, but I'm not strong enough to take them on directly. Mongolian division is marching from victory to victory. I fear nothing here. Colombo and Burma is also only bombardments. Maya, more bombardments. There's maybe more the question who can supply the units better. Townsville, KilRoy's attack some days ago was also not successful, but the Allies attacking in Chongqing again, giving my units no time to rest and refit, so that my block force from Chongqing is now defeated and retreating west, so that I can maybe retreat to Chengdu and rebuild my army there. So KilRoy's attack value is still half, but my own attack value was not more doubled than last turn. And this consumes too many supplies. I'm here at the edge of my supply line. So I'm losing here more or less a whole division completely destroyed. This is of course a setback, but KilRoy also lost nearly 800 attack value and disabled, so yeah. And I still believe that KilRoy have simply no supplies left, because I was blocking Chongqing for a long time, so his heavy industry was not working. And he will have a hard time to really make a counter attack in China. Maybe this is, or it's maybe also not his main goal. He will maybe want only freeze the hex and get the industry of Chongqing running again. We'll see how aggressive KilRoy try to follow up with his victory. Good. Air losses, minor. Only ops losses for both sides. No pilots killed. So we are now in May, and I lost, maybe 250, 260 pilots are dead lost in total. Most of the wounded will come back. Not many of the missing will come back. But if you maybe put this number together, and so you can see this is 100 and maybe 50 from them are lost, and so 250, 260 pilots so far in total lost, army and navy together. Ships, I don't know, was there any sinking ship? I think only a torpedo attack against this one British cargo ship, but it's a small cargo. So yeah, Mongolia forces is still victory. Only unlucky is that my HQ was not able to retreat. Not so sure why. Sometimes it happens that units kicked out and other units not. I was not able to take Kunming, but I think the enemy fort level is now down to 1. So hopefully tomorrow I can take this city. I have only the problem that, I mean, I still get supplies, but the dot base is under Chinese control, so I'm not so sure how the supplies are really running here now, or I'm simply consume the supplies I have still in the unit. So my army loss points are now nearly at 500. Still 13,500 to 500 is, I think, still in favor for Japan. And my divisions are, of course, more or less not more combat ready. And you can see from 324 I'm down to 260. So I'm missing here 40, 60 combat squad per division, maybe roughly. This I must replace over time. But I need to fall back to Chengdu. Here I will build a major airport, and then I hopefully can get here 20,000 supplies, and this is maybe the location I can rebuild my divisions. Not more much here to see. This all looks fine. Dutch East Indies oh, there's nearly no base left, only one here. Roti will fall normally next turn. My tanks catching up with Australian forces, they are all broken, there's nothing more really to kill, but I must get rid of them. And the carrier, yeah, now I cannot find some more. So last turn I saw somewhere in this area enemy tanker, troop transport, the convoy or task force and some more equipment. I try to intercept with my submarines, but I get no sighting and no attack run. My carriers are going southwest, so I turn around for Marshall Islands and try to maybe position my carriers around Luganville. And hopefully if I can get a torpedo attack run of one of my submarines and on enemy carrier or some capital ship, then maybe this is I can finish off the enemy ship with my carriers. But yeah, I have here roughly 270 airplanes ready for strike. This is like 3 American carriers, so it's not that I have really the numbers. I don't outclass the Allies completely. It's like 1-to-1. I have maybe the better pilots and better airframes, but not the numbers. But I have still Luganville and Kodak Air Base. Hopefully, or maybe it's possible to also lure KilRoy's carriers in attacking me and dwindle down his strike craft, so that my carriers have later a more easy way to inflict damage on him. Well, we will see. Could also be that KilRoy never really attacked me, and that I have this potential threat of allied carriers are still running here around in the Pacific for longer. We will see. Thank you all. Take care. Bye bye.